Hi and welcome to Empowered Movement and Health. I'm Esther. I'm a movement specialist and a Chinese medicine practitioner. I combine the two worlds, the one of movement and the one of holistic health, to help you feel your best from the inside out and from your feet up. And in today's video, I've got a standing mobility flow for you with some added balance challenges. So join me on the mat and let's get moving. Let's start. So place your legs a little bit wider than your hips. So think roughly shoulder width. Hands can be on hips or chest. And then we just start to circle the pelvis or the hips around. And you can feel in down a little bit into your feet. How does it feel in the feet? Can you feel the weight shift around? Can you feel the ankles move? Good, one more. And then we do the same the other way around. 9 circles the other way around. And then pause back in the middle, release your arms, just check there's nothing around you could hit, and then start to wrap or swing your arms around you. And just let the body follow. And maybe you can hear, but I really let those arms swing and slap around me to add a bit of tapping into my lower back to get things moving and warmed up. Then again, try and feel down into your feet. Can you feel your feet move? Meaning, can you feel your ankles move? Maybe the soles of the feet are lifting up and lowering down. And then take those arms a little bit higher. And I'm going to tap under the rib cage. So swing the arm slightly higher on a diagonal. Good, and then get the arms back around the waist a few times. Start to slow things down a little. And then pause in the middle here. Just take a moment to feel how everything is hopefully a little bit warmer and moving. We're going to keep the legs shoulder width for a while. So I'm going to reach this arm up, right arm up, and then over. And you're really trying to press or plant your right foot down. Just notice how nice this side bend stretch feels. And then release it back. Take the left arm up and over. And again, I'm trying to press down that left foot a little bit more. And then back. Let's do one more each side. Lift and exhale into the side bend. And then right arm up and then back into the middle. Now I'm going to reach the arms forwards and my rib cage back. Again, keep those legs wide. We're going to reach the arms forwards and the rib cage back. And then I'm taking my arms behind. My rib cage will be forwards and up. You can slightly bend the knees here. And then let's do one more here. Breathe that round. Breathe in open. Good, and then just settle the spine in the middle. Bring your arms in front of you, legs still wide. I'm going to open the right arm and go for a twist. So I still reach my left arm forwards, my right arm back, and I'm trying to keep my hips as far forward, as pointing forwards as possible. Then back into the middle. And then left arm. So we should feel that twist mainly from into the waist, into the rib cage, and one more each side. Open twist. Try to get that right hip to point forwards. And then back. One more. Open twist. And then back into the middle. Then we're going to breathe in. Take the arms up and stretch your body long. Now bend your right knee and reach your right arm up. So that hip should go a little bit down. And then the other one. So it's like a the walk on the spot. You're trying to keep your heel or your heels glued onto the floor here. You just again enjoy that side stretch, that opening of the sides here. Bending the knee, allowing that hip to drop down. One more each side. Reach, bend the knee, and swing. Then both arms up, we take a roll down. So I open my arms, chin to chest, and then one by one, bone by bone, or vertebrae by vertebrae, I'm rolling down. And here you can just hang over your legs, or you can hold on to the legs. You can have a little swing around. And we just stay for 5 breaths. If it's too much, bring yourself up into more of a round back here, or like a cat stretch here, if it's not good to hang upside down for that long. Otherwise, nice long breaths. Don't have to have straight legs, they can be bent. One more breath. And then we roll up slowly again, one by one. Once you're up, just a few shoulder rolls. Yeah, now we're going to bring our legs into a different position. So we're going to bring our heels together and our toes out. When you bend your knees, naturally, roughly your knees should be over your second toe. So don't force it, just you can have feet together, just open to where it feels good for you. And then squeeze your inner thighs together and you feel a little wrap around. Now, we're going to do the same movements here, and I just want you to notice how different it feels just by changing your leg position. We're going to lift up the right arm, reach it up and take your side bend. You might feel the inner thigh squeeze a bit more, and you might feel like you're leaning a bit more that way. Then if it doesn't work for you, then just go back to feet together. Yeah, if the turned out position doesn't work. Up and over. And then take a side stretch here. You might feel more stretch, or it might just be different. One more each side, up and over. Again, think of squeezing the legs slightly together. And then let's. And then back into the middle. Now from here, bring the arms forwards and round the spine. And then as you bring your arms out, again, you can bend the knees and you think of lifting the chest, and your tail might tip a little bit up to extend the spine. And then you breathe out, you straighten the legs again, you reach your arms forwards, tucking the tail a little bit under for the round back. And then open again, breathe in. And then back into the middle, and then keep those legs squeezing together. I'm going to open the right arm for the twist. So reach it back. And it might be harder for you to twist here, so you might be naturally keeping your hips more forward, so you might feel like it's less of a twist, but that can just be because your hips or pelvis can't move as easily in this position. And then go again. Back, and enjoy that twist. And then let's do one more each side. Open. And then last one. And then back into the middle. And then bring the arms up and around and behind the head. Let's try and keep the legs in this position. Going to go for a side bend with the hands here. Going to fold forwards. Going to go the other way and around. So I'm circling my rib cage, similar to the pelvis circles we did right at the beginning, with the legs in this turned out position. Okay, notice if your toes are trying to grab the floor, if you can keep them relaxed. And then let's go the other way. Over, down, and around. And then pause back in the middle. Stretch the arms up, and let's try and take a roll down with the legs here in this position. Open the arms, chin to chest, and again we roll down one by one. Slowly down. Go as far as it feels good for you. Feel free to bend the knees anytime. You can rest your hands on the legs, let them hang, or maybe you can reach the floor. And then give your head a really good shake, no. And then a really good shake, yes. And then feel free to wiggle around, so you can move your bum a little bit left and right whilst keeping your arms still. And then you can also keep your legs still and swing your upper body a little bit around. Now it's going to be a little bit wobblier than when we had our legs shoulder width. So just see how this feels for you. And slowly, slowly roll yourself back up one by one. And then roll the shoulders back and down a few times again. Good. And then from here, we're going to bring our feet all the way together. And if this is not good for you, you just keep a small gap wherever you can. Good. And then from here, lift up the right arm again. Up and over, take another side bend. Check here that the two hip bones, you can think of like two car lights, they're still both pointing forwards, and I'm not adding a twist. And again, you might feel like you're leaning a little bit that way. Bring it as much into the center as you can. And then switch up and over the other way. One more each side. And again, if it's not good for anyone's back, just take the legs wide or step the feet wide. Back into the middle. Breathe out round again. Feel how, as your arms reach forwards, your spine goes back. And as your arms go back, your chest, your spine goes forward. You can bend your knees a little bit here. And you can also tip your tail a little bit up to the ceiling. And then one more. Breathe that round. And then breathe in open. And then back into the middle. Bring those arms forwards. And we twist. I open the right arm and I twist back. And then back into the middle. And all we've changed is our leg position, how wide we have them, parallel or turned out. But the movements can feel quite different further up the body. One more each way. And then back. Good. And then from here, breathe in and open. You can have your arms shoulder height or slightly lower. But we're going to roll or spiral both arms inwards and then both arms outwards. Visually, it can help if you sort of make a fist, but keep your thumb sticking out. It's like you're bringing your thumb down and back to the wall, and then your thumb up and back to the wall. I want you to feel into what's happening in your shoulder girdle, in your shoulders, shoulder blades, chest, upper back area. As you spiral the arms forwards, you can hopefully feel and see on my body that the shoulders come forwards and they lift a little bit up, so the shoulder blades at the back, they elevate slightly. And if you exhale, you might feel it even more, that the chest sinks down and your spine rounds a little. Then I breathe in and it goes the other way. Like I create a big smile across my chest, shoulder blades draw in and down at the back, and your chest lifts, your spine extends slightly. It might not be as big a movement as I'm showing. I'm trying to show it as big as I can for you to see. So don't worry if it's a smaller movement. Can you feel the shoulder blades at the back glide up and down and in and out? Can you feel the spine round as you bring your arms forwards or flex? And then extend or lift as you open. Good. And then we switch. We just bring one arm forwards and one arm back. Exactly the same thing, but one at a time. Take a break, take a rest anytime you need. Now you feel one go forward and up and one go down and in. And this will add a little bit of a twist into the body, a little bit of a rotation into your ribcage. Keep reaching those arms like I want to touch the wall on either side. And you might start to move a little bit left and right with the ribcage. And because we've got the legs together, glued together, you might also feel your pelvis helping you here to balance out. One more each side. And then release it down and give it a little shake. And from here, we're going to breathe in. We bring the arms up. And then imagine you're doing like a pull-up. So I'm pulling my arms down into this cactus pose or in this 90-degree angle. As I pull it down, now I'm going to add a twist back to the right side. And then you breathe and you reach back up in the middle. And then you're pulling down as you're twisting over to the left. And again, breathe in, lift. We're going to add on. So I'm going to breathe out. I'm twisting here. And then from here, you can stretch out. So you can twist like this and then just reach it down if it's not good for anyone's shoulders. Otherwise, you're trying again, think of reaching left and right and twist here as much as you can. And then your back arm is going to go down and your top arm is going to reach up. So you do a little bit of a back bend. And then you're going to bring that back arm to meet the top arm. Reach up, so you have a little back bend here. I open the arms into chest and I take a nice roll down in between one by one. And you can just hang a little bit over the legs, give it a shake, a little wiggle around. And then let's roll back up one by one. Once I'm up, I roll the shoulders back and down. I breathe in, I lift. And then open and we twist to the left. Again, you can twist this way and open down, or we pull down and then I try and open here. Reaching this arm forward, this one back, trying to get the hips, those two carlites to point to the front. Then I release my back arm down towards my leg and this arm up towards the ceiling or maybe slightly back. So you get a little bit of a back bend. Squeeze your bum and feel like you're slightly tucking it under to support your back. And then we bring this back arm to meet the top arm. They'll stretch back for the upper back. I can circle the arms around, chin to chest, and I roll down again one by one. And then have a little shake here. And then we roll ourselves back up one by one. Now this is the arm choreography. So we're going to add some legs. So I'm going to turn around now and go a long way on the mat. Wherever you are, we are going to step back into a little lunge. So just make sure you're on a warm floor, nothing in the way. I'm going to come to the end of the mat here. So we're going to reach up. We breathe in. Going to open to the right. Exactly the same that we've done here. And you can always just do the arms if this is enough for you today. I'm twisted to the right. I'm going to bevel my right leg. My weight is on my left leg. It can be here or I can lift it up. Now open the arms out to the side, reaching them left and right. This will give you more twist having this leg up. It might feel wobbly. Slowly slide it back. Everything else is the same. Again, bend the front leg. It doesn't have to be a big lunge. I release this arm down. You can touch the leg now. And I lift this one up. This might give you a bigger back bend. Just see how it feels. Good. Keep thinking of bending the knee and reaching it forwards. And then I bring this arm back, reach it forwards and up. And then I circle. I straighten my left leg, my front leg, and I roll down one by one. Again, enjoying a little stretch for the back of the leg. And then slowly roll back up one by one. Once you're up, you roll the shoulders back and down. Bend your front leg. Reach the arms up again. And then slowly lift up and see again if you can just bring your right leg a little bit up. It's not about the height. It doesn't have to be high. Lift. And then you can release it down and you open and twist to the left. So you're twisting to the left. Good. And then weight is on the right. Bevel your left foot now. And you can open those arms and lift the knee up if you want a little bit more. Really feel that counter twist. As the knee comes up, it gives you more counter twist into your waist. And then I reach this leg back, I bend my right knee, I find the floor. That's it. Then I release this arm down, I find my leg wherever it goes, and I lift this arm up. Gives me a little back bend. I still keep bending this knee and reaching forwards with the knee. And then I join the back arm up to the top, stretch it back. And as I open the arms, I can straighten my right leg and I slowly roll down or dive down. And I stretch for the hamstring, for the back of the leg. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly roll back up. One by one. Roll the shoulders back and down. Bend your front knee. Reach the arms up. And then power through that front leg to step the left one in, the back one, or bevel it, or again, add a little balance here. And then release it down. And then we're going to open both arms out to the side, legs are down, roll down through the middle to finish. Slowly down. A little shake. And then roll yourself back up one by one. And then once you're back up, just roll the shoulders back and down, and then give everything a nice little shake here to finish up. I hope you enjoyed this movement video. If you want more, make sure to sign up for my MovesLetter. I send an email every Sunday with the latest video and some food for thought. Link is in the description below. Have a great week. Bye for now.